Rundown. If you don't tell them nothing, man.
Oh, I thought you was doing it.
I'll give you a rundown.
Oh, I didn't know I was going to. I don't know what to say.
Wait,
Got the full time and everybody.
Is Adam Newell ready? Millersville ready? Distance squad ready? Mid-distance ready? Jumpers, are you ready? Sprinters, are you ready? Throwers, are you ready? Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I think the first word that came to mind when we first heard about the cuts was devastated. Just truly devastated.
disappointed. Disappointed. Pissed.
Speechless.
Shocked. Unreal.
Enraged. Damn.
Confusion.
Sucked.
Hurt.
Ridiculous.
Disappointed. Fearful.
Wow. Pissed.
Enraged.
Disappointed.
Disappointed.
Damn. Fearful.
Confusion.
Hurt.
Disappointed.
Enraged.
Pissed.
Hurt.
Disappointed.
Wow.
Confusion.
Hurt.
Pissed.
Damn.
Devastated.
Disappointed.
Hurt.
Wow.
Confusion.
Enraged.
Pissed.
Damn.
Devastated.
Disappointed.
I think the whole team was really surprised by the measure and obviously taken aback because we weren't invited to or part of any of the talks leading up to the decision, and I think devastated that the administrators would choose to do this to our teams. I think the most memorable experience actually came my freshman year when Priscilla Jennings, a multi-time All-American at Millersville, qualified for nationals at Slippery Rock in northern Pennsylvania. And the whole team piled into a few cars and drove out the 5 hours to get there and ran around the course and cheered her on in the snow and freezing cold, and we were miserable, but we didn't mind. And it was a great team experience and we had a lot of fun doing it. And I think that kind of experience, just being with the team and sharing those things, is probably the biggest thing for me. Running is something that at first I wasn't really sold on. I did it to stay in shape for soccer, and then I realized that I was actually pretty good at it, so I decided to only run in college. And I think that the whole experience of being on a team and sharing time and blood and sweat and tears with your teammates and that camaraderie is probably the most memorable thing, and the thing that I've enjoyed the most, being a part of that team and representing this university. Those were great things for me, and I really enjoyed all of that.
My first thoughts about the track cut were I feel like it was a feeling of betrayal. That was the first thoughts that came to my head: betrayal and hurt. My most memorable experience was my freshman year. It was on spring 2010 when I won the outdoor 200-meter dash, and how highly my coaches and teammates spoke of me when I was awarded freshman of the year also the next day. Running is everything. When I started running 3 years ago, it became my life, my safe haven, what I look forward to doing every day. Even though it's painful and it hurt, I love it.
Shocked, disappointed, just thinking, why us? What are we going to do for the future? What are my teammates going to do for the future? And just really put off guard and not sure what to feel exactly. And really, it was almost like a funeral at that time because people are all disappointed and sad, and everyone doesn't know what to say. Just where the team has gone, and from where we started when I was here as a freshman to where we went where we've come as a senior. Just we came a long way, and I've seen a lot of individuals use hard work to get places, and I feel like this program has really done well with that, and it's changed a lot since I've been here, and it's really helped develop a lot of individuals, and our team as a whole has gotten a lot better since I was here as a freshman. We train all year long. There's no really, you get like a week off and that's about it. So it takes a lot of dedication, and when you have your teammates have your back, and it's like a family atmosphere in that way, that everyone's got each other's back, and make sure, you know, trying to all get for the same goal of becoming a better runner.
I was like, wow. I was like, wow, why us? Why are we the only ones being targeted? I want to know, like, who was behind the major decision? Why only the men's cross-country track and field team? There was a few of us, we went to New York for the Armory. We got snowed in there, but we got the men's 4x4 record indoor. And I was kind of excited about that because I haven't been part of any record teams prior to that, so that was pretty memorable. Running is a way of life, it's a talent, a gift, it's a hobby, something to keep me focused while I'm at school. Just it's a big part of life.
It was shock, and when we got in the room, we didn't really know what we were meeting for, and we were just all joking around before, but then we actually found out like our team was getting cut, and everybody was just speechless, like you really can't say anything. But shock is the only word I can use to describe how I and everybody felt that day. Memorable experience, I would say definitely the whole year last year with the team. We had a lot of accomplishments. I qualified for nationals, got second at PSACs, relay broke the school record. We had a lot of things go our way last year, and it sucks that that is getting cut out, but last year was definitely my most memorable experience being here running track. Running is everything. Everyone says it, running is everything to me. It's my life. I've been doing it since I was little, since like 7th grade, and I really don't know what I would do without it, so that's why I'm continuing to run track even when I'm done school and everything like that. So, but it really is my life.
We're just confusion. It was weird because they called us in, and I have no idea what it was for. I thought I made a recruiting violation or something, and when they told us what it was, just confused, didn't understand why. In the back of my head, we heard rumors about this before, but then we were also told that we didn't need to worry. So that's why it came as a big shock. I was an athlete first, student athlete first, then a coach. And it's great seeing people grow. It's not about, I love seeing good times and people accomplish goals, but it's cool seeing how people grow from being a freshman to a senior and just, growing from either, boys to men, young women to grown women. It's just delightful to see that. Well, I remember this one time we had we were racing horrible, and we just had a real tough couple weeks. So, and I was in a bad mood for either that or for some other reason. I don't know why, but I decided this day we're going to take it out on them. So I had them run the bleachers down at the stadium, and they ran them over and over and over again until they were almost passing out, throwing up, and it hurt, and it sent the message at the same time. But because they all got through that workout, they kind of all came together, and we definitely saw results improve for the rest of the year, and also just the team unity. It was a much closer group after that workout, so it pretty much brought them together, and that was something really good that I was able to see from that. And to me, running is kind of like the middle of life, I guess you could say. Meaning it's something you have to do in order to get other things done, whether it's athletic goals or again even academic goals. And coming to practice and on days that you really don't like it, and doing workouts where they're tough, doing workouts where you're like, Coach, we're in flight doing that, it builds lessons. Because later in life you're going to have those times where you don't feel like going to work, you don't feel like waking up, but you got to find and dig deep and get something inside of you to make you get up and actually do it. So that's kind of what I think running is, because none of us, we like to run, but no, we don't really like to run. we do it because we have to do it, but while we're running, we always say, why are we doing this? And it's because we have to. It's just something we have to do, and I think that carries over once they graduate, and once you're, hopefully you never stop running, you stay in shape, but once you're done competitively running, hopefully that stays with you.
One thing that the track team can do to stay involved and to continue to keep running is they can become a member of a club sport. So they will be recognized by the university as a club sport, and they get allocations. After the first year, you're put on it's like a probation period. But once that year is up, you can get allocations to the sport club, and the Cambridge Recreation Department oversees that. And it's student run, so they can hire their own coaches. They have a president, vice president. They do community service. So everything that they're doing now, they still would be able to do to a certain extent as a club. As a club, they would have to find their own competitions and other clubs, I guess, to run against. But transportation, they would find their own transportation, create their own schedule. So there's more flexibility with it. And they still can take in donations and do fundraisers or things of that sort.
Running is basically freedom.
It's a way of life.
What I love to do, what I feel like I was born to do.
So it's like my getaway, my safe haven.
It's something you have to do.
It means life.
It's just a way of life.
Running around the playground, stuff like that. I just knew I wanted to be a track athlete.
Hey, Bill!